Tim Dernland, head of school at Bayshore Christian School. Thank you so much for your interest in joining us here at Bayshore. God is really at work here. Over the past 18 years as we've been in existence, we now have 5 graduating classes and the students go to so many great universities. We've really been blessed that we can partner with parents, Christian parents on the Eastern Shore, as we raise up this next generation. We believe that you all are the experts in your children and that we're here to partner with you and stand in your place while you're away from us. This idea is called in loco parentis, standing in place of the parents. So we want to be a tool that you use as you raise your children to love the Lord and understand all of His world. Our academics are put together in a really unique way. The idea of the trivium comes from ancient Greece and Rome and was codified in the Middle Ages and linked together with Christian education. And it's the way most people in America learned until about 90 years ago. And then we dropped so many of these great tools that had trained up so many great leaders. And now we're getting back to that. We're part of 300 different schools in the Association of Classical and Christian Schools who employ a classical model of education in Christian schools. In the trivium, the first stage is the grammar school. The grammar school likes to emphasize the learning of facts and ideas, the memorization of building blocks that the students will learn and use for the rest of their life. We do start Latin as early as 2nd grade. Latin is an ancient language that is the root word of 50% of our English words. So the students learn more about their own mother tongue. It's also a language that helps develop critical thinking because it does take some effort to learn. Practically, it adds a couple points to ACT scores, but it also allows students to learn all the different romance languages as they move up into the rhetoric school. They can learn French and Spanish and Portuguese, Romanian, all the different romance languages. When we move on from the grammar school into the School of Logic, which is our 7th and 8th grade, we emphasize learning through why. The why questions. Those of you who've had teenagers understand that there's a lot of why questions during that stage. We teach formal and informal logic so that the students can understand logical fallacies, spot false ideas, and understand the truth of what they're learning. Finally, in the rhetoric stage, we emphasize public speaking, beautiful writing, and presenting oneself well. We do this also by using Socratic dialogue in most of our classes. Socratic dialogue is simply sitting and discussing the great ideas being presented in our texts. And as the students do that, they need to come prepared to class to participate in the learning process. As many of you know, the best form of learning is when you have to turn around and teach your learning to others. And that's what the Socratic dialogue emphasizes. So the students can be confident as they go out into life. We're not seeking to create a fortress and pull away from the world. We're seeking to create a greenhouse here at Bayshore Christian School. We want students to be exposed to many different things while they're under our watch of Christian teachers and Christian parents so that they can filter through truth and lies. The roots of these children can grow strong so that when they are transplanted out of this greenhouse and out into the world, they can stand strong in their faith and in their knowledge that they've been given. Our teachers here love the Lord. They're all strong Christians and they're highly qualified in their field. More than half of our faculty have their master's degree in their subject, and several have their doctorate degree. God's blessed us with such an amazing staff. We know that students will become like their teacher, and I'm proud to say that if our children turn out like our staff here, they'll be ready for life. We want to cultivate students in a life of virtue. As a Christian school, that's one of our main points of emphasis, to cultivate virtue. We want students to be virtuous citizens when they leave us. Not just citizens of Baldwin County or Alabama or the United States, but virtuous citizens of the kingdom of God. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you'll check out the other videos that we have for you. There's lots of many great things going on here at Bayshore Christian School. God has been kind to us, and we hope to glorify Him in all we think, say, and do. Come on out for a tour. Check out some of our other videos. We hope to see you soon.